Hello, everyone. Welcome to session 15 of Slay the Princess. We are words. I'm good at them. We're picking up exactly where we left last time, which is the not good stuff, where we're gonna be an absolute monster 5 times in a row. Or at the very least, what this little handy guide considers to be a monster. Which, yeah. Not happy about how we're going to do this. And for one of the moments where we have to be a monster, we have to take a very long way round and get one of the worst feeling endings possible. And to do that, we need to go to the cage. We're going to go and try to speedrun this a little bit. We're going to take Blade.
Take the blade.
We enter the basement. That's a weird freeze glitch where I had 2 doors. Okay, continue downstairs. What? No way. Why would you think that? Drop it. It's stuck again. I need to get better at trying to figure out why it keeps getting stuck. Maybe I should finally switch over to the Switch 2? Maybe? I don't know. Either way, hey, Beardy. Let's see here. We've, talked enough.
Oh?
We are getting them out of there where we examine the chains. Then check upstairs. Return to the bottom. Thank you, Beardy. Return to the bottom.
You make your...
We save. Approach.
No.
We warn.
Stop that.
And then we go all the way down to resist.
The blade.
We're on the prisoner. We have to go to the cage. Okay, proceed to cabin. Proceed to cabin. Yes, take Blade.
You take...
Enter basement. At some point, when I'm on a different pathway and I'm trying to explore more of the story, I'm gonna do this one. I know it's gonna be bad, but I'm gonna leave... brain. Okay, we sit with her.
You step towards the princess.
We sit where we're told to sit. What would you have me do?
Let me...
Then... Okay, I'm trusting you.
slide it over.
Then, as fast forward as we can, we watch an uneasy silence. Leave the basement.
Fine. But if we...
Open the door. Do BS.
What's done?
Explore. What do you
Still
suggest?
have a blade. Let's use it on ourselves and start over. He's suggesting you kill yourself. You shouldn't kill yourself when you have an eternity of bliss right in front of you.
I've never been to the prisoner on this exact route, so I guess this is brand new dialogue for me. And then we slay ourselves.
You goddamn spiteful bastard.
Yes, I am. You raise the blade, then drive it into your heart. Why was that registered as new text? Star, how ya doing?
You collapse to the floor, everything goes dark, and you die. You're a genocidal maniac, you know that, right?
Oh yes, of course, it is more dread and horror because we're going after 5 intentionally bad endings in a row to be the biggest dick in the house. Phrasing.
Yeah, we'll see about that.
Okay, welcome back to the cage.
You're on a path in the chains everywhere. This is different. This is new.
Right, we are here with the Paranoid, and we're going for the free will achievement. I did it wrong. I did it wrong. I did it wrong. Because my thing reset. I can't be here with Paranoid. I have to be here with Broken and Cheated. I could go Riddle of Steel and get a brand new ending gallery unlock. Okay, so the Broken and the Cheated are 2 completely different voices. They happen to join you at the exact same time on one of the pathways. At least I believe that's the case for this. I goofed up, but I don't want to leave any of this out of the Let's Play. Jesus Christ. That just goes to show you how tired I've been, and, not paying attention. Also, I apologize for the straw slippy noises. I had a little more caffeine left over. Wanted to finish that off. Okay, against my own judgment, we must reload. And, I declare an oops. The maximum number of possible voices to get at once. All of them. I don't know how many different voices there are. Actually, you know what? Since we goofed up and I need to reset everything in the first place, I'm gonna quickly look that up. How many unique voices are there in your head in Slay the Princess? 10. Not including the hero and the narrator, there are 10. Yep. You know what? Since we're here, and I'm just killing time now. All of them are the hero, the broken, the cheated, the cold, the contrarian, the hunted, the opportunist, the paranoid, the skeptic, the smitten, and the stubborn. Oh, hey, Jacob. We're okay. We're doing okay today. It could be worse, it could be better, but we're just going to keep going one step at a time and realize, yeah, a lot of things could be worse. So, we are going to do a redux, because I messed up. Okay, in order to get free will, we have to go through a very specific pathway. We still need to take the blade. We still need to enter the basement. Continue down the stairs. I lost place. What? No way. Then we drop. We step forward to talk as the game tries to play catch-up. We ignore all the explores. I can't word. Okay, we've talked enough. Examine chains. check, return,
You make your...
then we save, approach, warn, and resist.
The...
Back on prisoner, we are going to do a full save. Ooh, and we're going to make another quick overwrite so I don't screw this up again. Got called into work today even though it was my off day because a kid got stuck on a shelf. Jacob, I'm concerned what you do for work. Okay, we must take the blade.
You take the blade from...
We enter the basement. Oh, you run a card shop. That's cool. That is really cool. Okay, we sit with the princess, and where we're told to sit.
She asks, and sit on.
We immediately go to, what would you have me do?
Let me...
Stuck in the middle of a shelf. That's... You know what? I don't know if I want to know any further answers to that question, because it's just going to leave me more perplexed. Wait a minute here. Where were we? We go immediately to, okay, I'm trusting you. Star asked the question for me. What do you mean stuck on the shelf?
Slide it over.
Okay. We have to watch in uneasy silence, so warning, for those of you in chat, please look away if you don't want to witness a decapitation. In 3, 2, 1... Yep. You're good. Anyway, we now leave the basement.
Fine.
Open. Bullshit. I don't want to die again. That will cause us the heart attack.
That's...
Sorry, but we're not doing that.
Don't apologize.
Back on the cage, the correct way. Now, in order to obtain free will, I'm double-checking narration. Hero, skeptic. Cheated! We have cheated! We did it! Okay. Okay. We have to deal with things in a very specific order, or we're going to get screwed over. And we still need to be a colossal bastard. So, should we talk about how we still have the blade?
Huh.
Which we've already seen. Okay, then we do, I'm not taking the blade again, toss into the woods.
Are you serious?
Then do it, toss
You
the
even
blade.
listening to...
Wait, what do you mean you can't remember the name of it and the person stuck on the shelf disappeared? I'm confused. I'm very confused. I'm in charge. I say we're tossing the blade. So I think the decisions are almost identical to what we did on our previous run, where we did the allegory rather than free will. I'm in charge. We're tossing it away.
Without another word, you...
Then we silently proceed to the cabin. Proceed to the cabin without a further word. How are we supposed to get to the basement? I don't see a way down. All I see is a mirror.
What mirror? There is no mirror. The only thing of note here is the door to the basement. Oh, don't you lie to us. We can trust our eyes, and I am not going to stand around arguing over a stupid mirror. I'm not going to waste time arguing with you. Just get to the basement, okay? The door's on the other side of the room. Then, I guess there's nowhere for us to go but forward.
Approach.
You step out onto the floor. Or what should have been.
Right, and then we get to skip all the way to the end of this. We officially wait for her to make the first move.
The princess takes a slow...
Look, I didn't even bring a knife, I just want to talk to you.
You're pleading with me as if I have a say over any...
Then we say nothing.
Silence.
Your pattern is broken. I'm unarmed.
But that's not right.
We say nothing again.
You're staring...
Take the princess from her cage. Take hold of the chain. Alright, here we go. We're about to become absolute bastards. We explore, you know, it's funny. All of us talking about free will, and I feel like I'm locked into this outcome.
I mean, what's the alternative? Dropping me to prove a point?
Huh, I hadn't even considered that. Should it be an option? Can it be an option?
I'm joking, by the way. Please don't drop me.
I mean, we could. Hell, no, don't you even joke. He was joking. But fine, I see I'm outnumbered, as usual. Have it your way. It would certainly be a new data point. Probably wouldn't work anyways. It would make that perfectly good blade you threw out completely meaningless.
We drop her. We drop her and we feel terrible. We feel terrible doing this. But we have to do it.
Huh. Well, I'll be damned. Did I just will that option into existence? After everything? Huh. So this is what it's like to dish it out. It, feels bad.
Really bad.
It's not how I thought it would feel. You sure kept your cards close to your chest. Smartly played. We haven't seen what happens if we're the ones that beat her, but we'll see what happens now. Well, no time for taking it back. It's done. You let go of the princess's head and watch as she plunges into the abyss. Can't believe I was all doom and gloom just a moment ago. Congratulations. You might just say.
And there comes oblivion.
All of that, just to take it all away. You're cold.
I know I am. As she plummets, the princess is taken and something else is left in her place.
She's gone. Is that a...
I don't know where she went.
Isn't her to find anymore. You're right. She's gone. It's just us, and we just can't win.
Narrator gone.
Does that mean the world ended? It must have. Do any of us know what the world ending is supposed to? Good riddance. There's something. You're right. Part is going to do something to us. I can feel it.
So, whenever the oblivion happens, Star, no narrator automatically happens. The narrator disappears once the woven background appears. 90% of the time.
I'm begging you, don't do this.
Gaze into the reflection. Proceed. Approach.
Something fun.
Okay. The gift of a fragile vessel.
Yes. Nerves. And this one is a body that convinced herself she was only a set of eyes. She will make for a watchful heart. Do not mourn her. She is now what she wished that she could be.
Yep, then we go, what happens now?
Nothing, as we are. But
Okay, and then make me forget. Okay. I'm gonna continue to feel terrible. I'm gonna go into my memories to double check a thing. A clever heart and a patient heart. That was prisoner. I meant to go for cage. We have quite a lot to do in the cage still. An open or watchful heart. It doesn't matter. What ending do you think you would get your first time just following your heart? So, are you talking about a first ending or a 5 ending? The first ending is just all of like the first time you visit the mound, in the long I'm trying to ask, which vessel do you think you would get first for your ending, or which version of the Shimmering Mound, the giant goddess of arms, you would get the first time? First run through to the end. You would obviously get the same one that I got last night, the one where we take the princess into freedom. But knowing you, your very first, if you didn't understand the mechanics of the game. Yes, we always get arms body horror. I think you would wind up getting the damsel, but the version of the damsel that abstracts into this monstrosity. Instead of the cutie patootie. That's what I think you would get, Star. Because you don't understand how the mechanics of the game work. Okay, so, on our quest to continue being an absolute bastard, we've already done Cage's free will. We gotta go to the Burned Gray next. I hate the Burned Gray. The Burned Gray sucks. I could do Stranger instead of Burned Gray next. Stranger's the easiest.
Serious? Huh. You're really keen on... your son. There's always...
Yeah. What the hell? Why is my game frozen again? There we are. We proceed to the cabin. We've been through the Stranger many times. It just couldn't be the first one we did. We're gonna just enter the basement. center staircase, and we're going to go completely insane watching this. Threat to the world. We have to do all 5.
Princess.
You can address me as Your Royal Highness or Her Majesty, or any honorific should do, really.
No, I don't need it.
Getting down here was weird. I thought they would send something better to deal with me. If the stairs manage to chew you up, I will devour you. More of you now. And then we do the multi. Welcome to the weird. We say nothing. We say it's been okay. I'll see you on the other side. Approach the mirror. Gaze. Proceed to the cabin. Approach. And we've been through this before many times. We go back. Okay. Have I done Fury a hint of feeling? I can't remember if I have. A Withered Heart, a Quantum Break. Oh yeah, we did do the hint of feeling. That was the thing that we did last night. I forgot about that. Forgot about that. It's been a long day. We might as well. Let's see. We've got two of the 5 that we need banked. Stranger and Cage. I hate all 3 of these that I have to do. At least a hint of feeling is bittersweet-ish. I'll save that for last. Okay. Burned gray it is. Right, no blade taken. Because we have to damsel. I need to stop hitting skip before I go down the stairs. We must say, I'm here to save you.
How many times do I...
Then we examine chains. Go upstairs. Return. Save the princess. Approach the locked door. Warn her. And we resist.
Grenade.
I personally believe that you would do this on your very first run, Star. However, not the version I'm about to do. Cabin. Cabin. Take the blade this
Take
time.
The blade from the table.
Enter the basement. She's a cutie. But we have to betray everything. We remain silent and accept our death.
Really? You're not going to say anything?
All of you may have previously thought that my passions were too great.
Don't believe. What? What don't you believe? You plunged the blade into your own heart and collapsed to the floor. You can't be serious. Why not? He just...
Right, we've gotten through all of that. Whatever happens next, Proceed.
The interior of the cabin feels dry and brittle. Ancient dust-covered wooden beams hold up a crumbling ceiling.
The second I saw the image of the specter of the burned wraith, I got a tingle in my spine. I hate it. I hate this ending so much, but we have to do it. Approach. Wipe the mirror clean. Enter the basement. There's literally no point to any of this. It doesn't matter what frickin' choice we make. I fucking hate it every time.
But it feels so bad, like looking into it. Look.
I hate this one every single time. Least favorite vessel, 0 out of 10. Okay. That's 3 we've locked in. Okay. It's time for the Wraith Exorcist 3. In order to do Exorcist 3, it doesn't matter which version we come with, we just need to throw our body into the abyss. We're gonna do a lot more of the explore options in a very specific order once we get to the nightmare. And man, do I've got love-hate relations with the nightmare. On the one hand, she's cool. On the other hand, she's not. I'm just double-checking an order that I need to do a thing in to make sure I don't screw this up. You know what? Just to be on the safe side, I'm just going to make a save at the end of every single vessel. Yes, Star, you're absolutely right. On the other hand, she is a nightmare, but she's my nightmare, and I get to live with her. That's only when you actually get the good ending from the nightmare, that you actually live with your nightmare inside your brain. It's really weird. Really, really weird. Wait, hang on. Did I just get pinged? No, I thought I got a moderator ping in, therapy needed. You're absolutely right, Star. Therapy is needed when you play this game, to the point where an actual therapist played this on YouTube. I'm getting close to the point where I could start watching that. We go to the cabin.
You make...
Proceed to the cabin. We enter the basement bladeless. You're curious about the therapist commentary? You know what, Star? The episodes that I've saved in a playlist, they're pretty long, but I'll share the first one with you once I'm off live. We continue down the stairs. Hold on, talk a bit. We ignore every bit. We don't examine the chains, we just go back upstairs to retrieve the blade without saying another word. Lost an arm. I'm locking her... excuse me. Locking her down there and letting her bleed out.
This is a dime.
Lock her away. Then we ignore her and go to sleep.
Just ignore her. Maybe.
Yeah, we needed the severed arm version of the nightmare to do this, I believe. Okay. I hate this. Proceed. Proceed. We take the blade.
You reach down.
Enter the basement. Continue down the stairs in silence. Willingly do nothing.
You decide it's best. Lungs, liver, nerves.
In a really fucked up way, she's kinda cute, isn't she?
Nerves.
I'm asking Star that question. I've already made my decision about that.
Nerves, heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart, lungs, liver, nerves.
Shit.
Liver, nerves, heart, lungs.
We skip to let's get out of here. Star has commented, if you take away the flickering, yes. Well, considering she's like half a ghost.
Nerves,
Okay, let's get out of here.
liver, nerves. What? No! Lungs,
We
heart.
step onto the stairs without telling her to go
You
first.
place a ship. Heart, lungs,
Then we... I think the door's locked.
You haven't even.
liver.
Try the door.
You pull against the door. Lungs, heart, lungs,
Then we
nerves.
slay the princess,
Your will.
which is incredibly hard to do, but now we're falling into the bottomless pit. I don't know if we need to do all of these explores. But the first thing we do is drop the blade.
Oh no, what?
Then... It's not like it matters. Can you tell me your secrets? How about now? Is it secret time? I'm going to wear you down. Secret? Secret. I don't know, falling forever doesn't seem too bad.
You say that now, but let's see how we all feel after a week, or a month, or a year.
But I've got the best company. I need you guys.
Oh, you could do a lot better than us.
We've already done some of this. Am I not a creature of biology?
That's a grim thought.
You really shouldn't have gotten rid of the blade. It was our way out. What were you thinking?
Now, if we're going to be stuck here until we starve, we really shouldn't be at each other's throats.
Stuck here or capable of going other places?
I'm stuck here with you. I wish I weren't. Feelings mutual. At least we're all being honest.
Then we have to do the house suite.
Unlike you.
And wait, what? Was, how you doing? I think this is the first time that you've come to a Slay the Princess live stream this early into it. Anyway, now we have to do Exorcist 3. I get that, Luz. Anyway, this will be turned into a VOD and uploaded to my YouTube eventually. We proceed to the cabin without saying a word.
You continue down the...
Enter the cabin.
The interior.
Then... Oh, it is. It's going to get spooked no matter what. So, since you haven't tuned in to Slay the Princess for quite a while, we've been doing this for like 15 or so sessions. And now we have to do the ending where we are just a complete colossal jackass. In other words, we're being evil. We approach Mirror without saying a word. We don't get the knife on this particular pathway.
You slowly make...
We wipe the mirror clean.
This is it. The mirror's going to go away.
We've already done this ending on a different pathway. We just have to do it in a bunch of different times. Yeah, we're going to be gooned. We're going to be gone. We struggled.
You violently...
And then we get possessed, but we throw our body into the abyss. Oh, now this is embarrassing. I would have made sure all you had to do had cushy jumps on the other side of this, but now you're going to make it impossible to patch things up. God damn it, opportunist.
I will devour you.
Still hate that voice.
It's now or never, no doubt. Just make it happen. You throw everything you have against her and manage for... Her thought slips. I thought we already fell forever.
That got me. That genuinely got me.
Yes, but now we're falling with her. She doesn't get an easy way out this time. Just like we didn't get an easy way out last time. I don't think this qualifies as saving the world, but at least you didn't ruin it. What happens now?
If you knew what happens now, you wanted this.
But I want to know what he thinks happens now.
I don't think you're going to find that out.
Why? What do you know that you're not telling us?
You should have better time into your head. You left. Gone. It's just you and you and you and me. Idiot.
Yeah, we hit terminal velocity, and we've seen the rest of this.
But it feels... Okay.
Someone throw nuggets and let him calm down. That's almost funny, Luz. Okay. We are ready to go back because we have seen the comments on that particular vessel, even though they might have changed slightly. You know what? It doesn't matter. Okay. So, we have done Exorcist 3, Vibrant Heart, Bright Heart, Free Will. It's time for a hint of feeling. That is from Fury. Right? Yes, Fury. It's time for a hint of feeling. In order to get to a hint of feeling, we must go the way of the stubborn. So, silently complete to the cabin, proceed to the cabin. We take the blade, we enter the basement. Continue without saying a word. Then what? No way. Tighten the grip. Slay the princess and finish the job.
Doubt.
Welcome to Adversary. I love Adversary from a design, but we have to do the dumbest way to go about her story path. Real quick though, I do want to check one thing in my memories about the Adversary. There is so much adversary we haven't done for the gallery unlocks. So that's the good news. Once we're done with this ending, we can do nothing but happy endings from here on out while we try to unlock the entire gallery. Some of it's good, some of it's bad, some of it is god-awful. But at the very least, we can be nice at the very finale of the finale. And if you know what that's a reference to, you win a no prize! Proceed to the cabin. Okay. We do not take the blade, but we enter the basement.
No blade.
Then we turn around without saying a damn thing. Then we run like hell. Fine just the way we are, thank you. And we get pummeled to death. Welcome to the gross area. Okay, we should have the stubborn with us.
Good. Well, it isn't. That's it. I'd rather ask.
Yep, stubborn's with us. Alright, cabin. Then we take that blade. Approach the mirror.
You step forward and approach the door to the basement, hesitating before you open it. Almost as if you don't see it. But you must, because it's right there in front of you. All we see is a damn mirror. It's a bit grimy. What are we...
Wipe it clean. The door?
The mirror. What are you talking about? You're standing in front of a door. Whatever non-door thing you think you're looking at, it isn't real, because if it were real, I'd know about it.
I keep forgetting that on subsequent playthroughs, if we don't talk about the mirror before approaching the mirror, we get more dialogue about the mirror.
But it has to be real. It's right there. Let's just smash it and get it over with. We won't be able to see what's in. Do whatever you want with it.
We must smash the mirror.
You bring your fist crashing down it.
Continue. This is where things get gross. We let her end us. Hey, Butler. We've been through this before. The dialogue always got me, so I'm glad we can skip it. We attempt to die.
Yeah.
I need to come back on another playthrough of this version, even though we've already seen it, because I think I haven't done half these explore options. Especially when we leave her there. But for now, we slay.
Right, the
Approach the mirror. Gaze into our reflection. And there's the true narrator.
I think you know what I am.
Explosion! And because on previous playthroughs that you can check on YouTube if you really want to, you can find out all the answers you want. We destroy the mirror. Proceed to the cabin one last time, and then prepare to be heartbroken. Or disgusted. Or something. I don't know. But we have to be an absolute bastard now. Okay, so the story behind the mirror is, once you've done 5 playthroughs, you actually didn't. You did one playthrough divided into 5 parts, and then the mirror, you have limited questions that will give you answers to the overall narrative plot of the game. But I've already experienced all of the questions in previous playthroughs, so I just automatically skip it. What happens now?
Ever the passive,
do I do the thing? Wait, hang on. According to this, bring 5 hearts when she awakens. Slay her to unlock this. Make sure to select the red text when speaking to the shifting mound during the endgame sequence. Okay, so, as a precaution, quick save enabled. We instantly tried to slay her. Oh yes! This game is incredibly complicated. In fact, we are going to deviate slightly from our usual shenanigans. I have scrolled... this is the Steam Community tab that I have open off to the side off camera. Here it is on camera. Behold, as I scroll through everything. That is how much content this game has. Multiple ways to play this game. And I've played through... I played through a good chunk of it. I want to say 70% of it blind, but then once I started not knowing how to get certain things done, that's when I started using the guide. Okay, so I've already established my quick save. We slay the princess.
Violence has always been our language, hasn't it? If this is what it takes to save you, then so be it. Is a person? Is it their body? Is it all of their body? Pluck the eyes, peel the skin, strip the tendons, mince the meat, grind the bones. When it is all gone, do you still have who you started with?
Even though we've already done, hang on, I need a math. 4/5 of all of this dialogue previously, in terms of the see through their eyes, we're just gonna do all the dialogue. Because if we're gonna be a dick, we're gonna suffer. I'm gonna make myself suffer for this.
A person is not a body. Death is a transformation.
I'm gonna make myself suffer for this.
A person is not a body. Death is a transformation into something new. It is only bodies that feel it.
Okay, there's our red text. Because I don't know how well you can tell on my TV. The very top thread is highlighted in red. Dude, what game company, whoever this game developer, I need to send a letter. It is Black Tabby Games. Partnered with Serenity Forge. Okay, so, even when you reduced me to nothing, you could not rid yourself of me, but I was able to rid myself of you. Holy balls, that's metal. And evil.
You speak of me as if I am a ghost, but I am right in front of you.
With violence you stranded me, and with violence I sought to twist your flesh back into mine.
Star, I know you hate this part, but to be perfectly honest, I love this part. I love this part so much. Every encounter with the shifting mound is a delight for me, and I can't explain why.
Between choosing your death and forfeiting your body, you chose agency. But agency requires action, and action requires endless tapestry of events. In your final moments, did you remove action itself from reality?
Even when you cut the signal to my body, I cleanly executed you. And when I was confronted with your spirit, I hurled you down a bottomless pit. Yeah, I hate the dialogue, but I love the way this is going.
Death is a fantasy. Only those who lack perspective see it as anything other than transformation. You cannot destroy me. I kill you. You kill me. Back and forth we go. Faster and faster and faster. I kill you. You kill me. Hollow eyes watch from the dry corners of a memory. A home built on all the futures that were supposed to be. Preserved until the moment of reunion. The fire of the heart sets it all ablaze. I kill you and me. An ending is a passion that can only be expressed with a moment in time. It is a seed for a new beginning. To linger on an ending is to rob it of its life.
Oh, hey, Quan, didn't see you pop in. You might have already left by now, but that's okay.
And without me, all that's left to do is linger.
I killed you without a second thought, and when you returned to set us both ablaze, I remained while you burned away. I hate being the bad guy.
You have never truly seen me gone. You cannot fathom a world without me. There is no beginning, there is no end. And there is no end. Only the flood of bodies. Only the flood of bodies. In every possible sensation at once. And then you hold them all again. Sensation at once. And then you hold them all again. But in the end, you reflected it back for a brief moment. Both of us were everything.
Kevin! How you doing?
We can be everything again. We can be the beautiful and endless song.
I saw every version of us ever. Words! I know how to use them! I saw every version of us across every reality, and not every reality had you drawing breath. Even then, I went on. The world doesn't need you.
The echo was diluted. A world without me would be an eternal hell. Fear is a chain around the neck and a needle in the eye. It was fear that made our prison. And it was fear that told the lie that our spirits were not free to choose. But even bound, you saw a light. And you gave me the wisdom to speak my heart and shed my doubts.
It's been on again, off again, very rough for me, Kevin. I'm gonna be making a very big video on Sunday about everything that I've been going through over on TikTok, because this is also going up on YouTube. So I don't know if I'm gonna cross-post it between the two. I don't know. But it is going to be on TikTok about everything that's been going on. It might even be a two-parter. There's just so much to talk about.
Without fear, suffering ceases to be. Without fear, death dissolves. Without fear, we are free to choose beauty. Even when we reached the end, and you sent me plunging back into the abyss, I was already free of fear. That act was your final assertion of will over chains. This construct is a machine of fear. It has no place in our divine hearts. Shatter it. Leave with me.
It was so easy to let you fall into the abyss. You needed me, but I've never needed you. Ah! Those words, it felt wrong to say them. It felt wrong to say them.
Enough!
The princess dives into you once more, but this time, no lone figure claws its way to the surface. Instead, you are swept up in the whole of her multitudes, an infinite tide crashing against you. They are like gnats against your divine skin.
I am the thread that weaves nothing into something.
She tears into you, hand and fist and tooth and claw, the pace of your dance quickening and quickening and quickening, but the faster she moves, the more easily you keep pace. You have already seen the path to victory. As she strikes again, you catch her, hands clasping her wrists and wings binding her arms. A furor rises in her multitudes as they struggle against you, but you remain unmovable in your resolve. I love when I get to subconsciously get to use my dramatic narrator voice. It's been a while. And then it's over. Her shoulders slump. Her limbs go slack. You see defeat in her many eyes.
This shouldn't be possible. What are you? What can you ever hope to be without me to define your shape? Please, don't do this to yourself.
Yes, my usual voice, and then my dramatic narrator voice. But the time for speech is over. You will make her see your truth. Ah, fuck. Okay. Because Luz wants to know, why is the princess so narcissistic and arrogant? Well, the answer to that is in previous parts of the playthrough, but I'm going to tell you now. She's death incarnate. Ah, damn, I gotta do the thing. Give me a second. Okay, there we go. Okay. I accidentally triggered the skipping. That's not great, but we are doing another manual save because for the first time in the truth of my heart. Can I say that again, but in the dramatic narrator voice? Of course, the princess is death incarnate. Anyway, because I don't want to do this loop twice, because I feel like scum for doing this, we're gonna destroy her, see the ending, reload, and then offer her our hand. She is gone and you are truly alone. It doesn't feel right to use the dramatic narrator voice. Yes, you can destroy her multiple times. In fact, at the end of all of that, there are multiple options to just flat out slay her at the very end. But she is gone and you are truly alone. But there are worse things to be than alone. So star technically is the answer. Your consciousness sits at the center of the long quiet, at the center of yourself, with nothing left to distract you. You can finally feel its edges, the artificial constraints put in place by a lesser thing that could never hope to understand you, where the infinite folds into itself endlessly. Your cage. It could only imprison you as long as you didn't notice it, and has your full attention now. Image reality new ending not found? What? What does that even mean? At the mere thought of it, it might break. It falls apart. Hold on! Hold the phone! Is that a bug in the Nintendo Switch version? I'm okay, just really confused. I'm gonna Google this. Slay the Princess image new reality ending. I'm gonna Google this. Slay the Princess image new reality ending not found. Okay, we're on the official Reddit now. No, wait, hold on. Hold the phone. This is really weird. This is just really, really weird. Weird. Okay. The biggest dead we can ever be in reincarnated is the lonely itself. Yep. I need to officially summon my friend. I have pinged the Soylent Orange. I'm currently live, and I may have experienced a really weird bug, but I don't know if it's intentional or not. He may be passed out. Alright, you know what? I'm gonna press on, and we'll just get back to it if we need to at a later point. But for now, please take this very weird image. Alright, I've sent it. Let's see if he responds at any time in the near future. No idea if he will, but it's fine. I'm telling myself it's fine, even though I know it's not really fine. Okay, so where were we? And there you see it, a world free from death, your new world ever moving but never decaying, a world of uninterrupted experience. What things will you put in it, now that it's yours? What beings will you carve into eternity to experience you? What textures will you weave for yourself to occupy forever? That's the ending! I hate it. I feel scummy. Luz, you can't demand a refund. You never played for the game. No, you're not a co-pilot. You haven't been here for the entire span of the game. You can't demand that. You can't call yourself a co-pilot. I call shenanigans. Anyway. Before we load and willingly take her hand, I should report the bug only if it's an actual bug. Shenanigan again and again. Okay, it was a bug. It was a bug. That's the proper image. That's the proper image. So yeah, picture that previous narration with that image. I also just sent a message back to Soy saying that we solved it with all of this. So, because I really don't want to go through the heartbreak all over again, can we celebrate with energy drinks now? I mean, I don't have any left. I haven't been able to find any stock of my preferred energy drink in my local supermarket, so I've just been surviving off of big gulps of frozen Mountain Dew. So we're gonna load. Now we gotta pay again after the refund. Kevin just came in with what about a mid-gulp? And Rusty, how you doing? We offer her our hand.
You offer me your hand as if you've proven me wrong. But I'm not wrong. I can't be wrong. You just haven't listened to me.
Now Star wants a little gulp. And then Luz, you love the Mountain Dew blended with Coke mix gulp. I've never actually tried that because the frozen Coke at my my 7-Eleven, it's a little watery no matter how many times I go for it. Because we always offer our hand, and we have many of them because we're an Eldritch Abomination. Haven't you been paying attention by now? I'm having fun with this.
Whatever you're trying to do right now, you don't have to do it alone.
The hero has arrived! I need to look at the memories to see if that already popped the unlock. It did. It already popped the unlock. We have officially completed our entire run of beginnings and endings in the full gallery. Oh, that makes me happy. Oh, by the way, that's like the good ending with her in her Eldritch form. I thought voices weren't allowed in here.
Apparently that's not true, but we can worry about it later. Seems like you've been doing all right on your own, but I don't think you can strike a decisive blow from out here.
Star, you already made that comment. I'm not going to repeat it.
There's still a piece of me nestled close to where it all began. I can take you there. I can take you to her heart.
It's time to resume our dance.
She's relentless, isn't she? Let's make this quick. Are you ready?
Oh, that is true. That is true. So, now I'm going to say the comment verbatim. Imagine bringing Lovecraft back to life and making him play this. Yeah, you never said anything about technically bringing him back to life. So, congratulations, you win a no point. I'm gonna say I'm not ready, if it will let me. Game froze again.
Too bad. We're going. Now.
Oh, hero. There's no knife! I'd like that for old time's sake.
Yeah, of course. The interior of the cabin is, well, it's a cabin, yeah? There isn't much here. Just a table and a door. Oh, and some windows. No mirror this time. And, there's no blade, is there? I guess whatever we find down there, we'll have to face it empty-handed. Maybe that's for the best. Maybe we're done with violence.
This is gonna be a bad ending, isn't it? I'm going to bet no money. I'm gonna bet no money, but I bet she already has the blade. Is it just you and me?
It's just us.
Narrator gone?
Yeah, it's dead silent in here.
It's... bet my refund. Ah! I don't think I've ever said, it's funny, after everything he put us through, I'm kind of sad to see him go. I don't know if I've ever said that with a solo hero.
Is that why you want to see this through and slay her?
I don't necessarily want to anymore.
The stairs. Do you remember the first time we were here? The first time we heard her voice?
We both know why you're here. You don't have to draw it out for my sake.
It sounded just like that. A little sharp, a little menacing. Only she didn't know us. And down we go. We shouldn't keep her waiting.
Hey again, Butler.
And there you are, hands empty. And here I thought you wanted to kill me. Are you getting cold feet? Are you trying to give me a fighting chance? Maybe there's still room for us to chat before the final curtain call. What do you say?
It doesn't look like she has it. Wait, Luz, what do you mean you lost your cat? You don't hear your cat shenanigans and then you think you lost your cat. I'm confused and worried all at the same time. Like, lost? Like, she got out? Luz, leave the live stream, go find your cat. You think it's hiding. Go find your cat just in case. We have never ignored all of the... We've never ignored all of the explore options and just said, what if we just leave? We're gonna do that.
Do you know where this cabin is? Because I don't.
It doesn't change the dialogue at all!
Other than us. What
Man.
if we leave? What would that even mean?
I guess it's okay. As always, when we're here, As always, when we're here, we take a hand. There are pathways where we can't take a hand, but we're going to take a hand here. And I need to remember what options I've said and what I haven't. Not knowing what it means is why I want it. We knew everything out there, but we don't know this, and I want to know this.
I guess when you put it that way, I want that too.
I think I'm going to stay right here. Whatever you're doing right now, wherever you're going, it feels like it's for just the two of you.
I'm gonna say, are you sure you don't want to come?
Yeah, it wouldn't feel right. But I'll be okay. I don't think I'll be alone for long either. I'm sure I can find the others.
Lord Thickness, it's been quite some time since I've seen you scroll through my chat. Yeah, we've seen all of this. I don't know if I've seen, neither of us knows what it's going to be like out there, so I'm going to click that.
It's something new.
Yeah, I have.
Whatever it is, we'll face it. Together.
The good ending. I always like the good ending. Okay, you found the cat. Good. Very good. Alrighty. Okay. We now have to do a bunch of stuff we don't necessarily want to do. The ending isn't depressing in my opinion. It's the two of you venturing into the unknown, and not knowing is the journey of a good love story. At least in my opinion. Alrighty, let's double check the adversary. What are we missing? So much shit. We are missing so much shit for the adversary. Alrighty. We're now going to be flipping back and forth between my gallery guide and my community tab in order to, get to things faster. Alright, so for Chapter 2 Adversary, fastest way to get there. Click New Game. At some point I'll memorize how to get to each princess, but today is not that day, and tomorrow doesn't look good either. I'm sad now. Not really. Cabin. Cabin. Take blade. Enter basement. I keep freezing at that point. Stairs. What? No way! Titan. Slay.
Doubt,
And, finish the job.
You and the prince.
Back on Adversary. Now that we have Adversary, we go over to the Google, doc checklist thing. Gallery guide for Adversary. Oh, why did you glitch out on me? Okay. Double checking the memories. What is the first memory we need to unlock called? It is called Goad. This is literally a one-off? I don't know if this is going to allow me to get any different unlocks. But we'll figure it out when we get there. Then we are going to proceed to the cabin. Proceed to the cabin. We must take the blade. We enter the basement. Someone named James is trying to spam their way into group chat. There, no way in hell. I'm not joining anyone else's live stream. I should be able to block it, but whatever. We do none of the explore options, and we must immediately move to slay her.
Good. With a singular focus, you launch off the wet stone floor of the basement.
Keep pushing.
The princess's grin.
I do, but without lying.
Nothing exists outside of us. It's just you and me, dying and coming back, clashing against each other. Forever.
So yes, sharp teeth and horns. It is inspired by demonology and tieflings who just love a good fight. To be perfectly honest, I'm a sucker for the design. It's one of my 3 favorites. Yeah, I just love the form of the adversary so much. Like I said, it's probably one of my 3 favorites. If I had to list what my 3 favorite forms are, adversary, damsel, because damsel's just cute, and for the derpy reason, like the really dumb derpy reason, I love prisoner. Only because it's a meme answer, but I just love this goober little drawing. Did you know Satan actually means the adversary? I think I read that once. Little drawing. Did you know Satan actually means the adversary? I think I read that once. I could be 1000% wrong. If I'm remembering things or misremembering things, but then again, I don't like a lot of things about organized religion. But yeah, if I had to pick my proper 3 favorite designs, adversary has to be one of the 3. Damsel's just adorable, and then by extension, Happily Ever After is in the same boat. Even though we have to break her heart in order to get, the good endings. I know, it's weird. And you know what? I know this from a fellow witch friend who works with him occasionally. We're not gonna go there. We're not gonna go there. And then just, from a sheer aesthetic standpoint, absolutely love the Wraith. Absolutely love, the Nightmare. The Nightmare I absolutely love. But then again, even though I hate how we get there, I love Ghost. The Ghost is cool. The Spectre. I just love Spectre. Nightmare Before Christmas looking ass. You're absolutely right. Especially when she goes full terror. But I like our good ending with her, too. Anyway. The terror face made you laugh? You're weird.
That's not what's going on. There's an entire world at stake here. Yes, the fate of the world doesn't matter. The only thing that matters is this fight. The only thing that matters is getting stronger. And the only way to get stronger is to win, even if it takes us forever to get there. Your balance is suddenly thrown off as the princess pulls you into her knee. It collides with your ribs, and you feel them splinter, cracking like wet wood from the impact. It collides with your ribs, and you feel them splinter, cracking like wet wood from the impact. As she strikes you again, you hear the whine of straining metal, and then a snap. It would appear that she's loose. We're fine! You barely have enough time to notice before the princess follows up and smashes her forehead against yours. Your grip loosens from the impact, the blade still wedged in her arm as you tumble to the cold stone floor.
What do you mean, what happened if froze, Luz? I don't know what you mean.
I said, we're fine. I didn't say you were. Said as much, but you certainly implied it. It really doesn't matter. The princess glances down at the blade embedded in her arm, and with near total ignorance to pain, slides it out of its sinewy prison.
Wait, it's buffering for you guys? Allegedly, I have a good connection. I'm really, really irked if I get another glitch during any of my VODs. I hate it when it happens. Because I've been trying to keep a pristine record of my Slay the Princess playthrough, even though I know I have multiple glitches across some of my recordings, and I hate it. Man. This is gonna suck.
You forgot this.
She tosses it at your feet.
Wait a minute here. Wait, okay, I found where I am. Aren't you jumping the gun a little? We each died once. That doesn't mean we're immortal.
How much more proof do you need? Would it help to watch me rise from the dead with your own two eyes? Fine. Go ahead. Stab me in the heart. See what happens.
The princess throws open her arms, exposing her chest. Is she really just going to let you slay her? Do it. Do it right now, before she changes her mind.
Luz, to answer your question about the tail being in another shape, no, not on the adversary. It does change into a different shape on the beast. And the witch. Can't remember the other ones that have tails.
Hold on. What if this is a trick? If she's leaving herself open like this, there's only one way we can strike at her. For all we know, she's 3 steps ahead of us. 3 steps ahead of us? Have you met her? This isn't a trick. And how would you know that? Because I wouldn't think to trick us, so why would she?
Okay, so Star, the witch isn't exactly a witch. Let me go into my memories and I'll show you. She's evil cat lady. However, the witch can lead to one of the most bittersweet endings of all, the Thorn, which we have a full gallery unlock for, as well as the Wild, which we don't. We might wind up going after that sometime soon. Tonight, maybe. Don't know. I have roughly an hour of playtime left before I need to consider logging out for the night.
That's a great point, so please stop hesitating and end this now.
How do you know I'm not tricking me? Cut it out, Leo. I'm not gonna take a chance. Wait, what do I need to do? How do I know you're not tricking me?
I'm not tricking you. I just don't want you to be afraid. It's boring if you're afraid. Neither of us can die in any way that matters. If you need proof, then take it.
Star just commented something that made me silently giggle. She just shouted in all caps, "Narrator, the stubborn does not have a good point." The stubborn almost always has good points. What are you talking about? And then we immediately go to slay the princess.
The princess remains unflinching as you run her down, her stoic expression once again curving into a knowing smile as the pristine blade buries deep into her heart.
The stubborn would agree with you very stubbornly.
Did she really just let us do that? Apparently, yes.
See you soon.
And then she stumbles back into the wall, the blade still lodged firmly in her chest. She collapses to the ground.
Oh, wrong button.
She's dead. It's over. It's finally over. But it can't be over. She said she'd be back. I know that the two of you had some sort of weird bond, but look on the bright side. Now we don't have to die. Isn't that nice?
No, it's not nice. I wanted to fight her forever. This is shit. It's not fair.
Life isn't fair, but what's done is done, and whether you like it or not, the entire world is in your debt for saving it from ruin. I'm sure in due time you'll learn to live with yourself. Let's just get out of here. Yes, that sounds like a splendid idea.
Ooh, wait a moment. Wait a moment. I don't know if I get any gallery unlocks from this decision. But I'm gonna watch her body for a little longer.
Fine. You remain where you are and watch over the princess's corpse. She remains dead. I'm telling you, she's coming back. She said she's coming back. She's not. She is. She's not coming back. She's dead. Your blade is embedded in her heart. You slew her. It's over. I don't know how many more times or how many different ways I need to express this objective reality before it finally makes its way through your dense skull. How many different ways have you got left to express it? Because it'll take a hell of a lot more to convince me that she's not coming back. Oh, I've got plenty. Can the two of you stop arguing?
This is delightful. Let them argue more.
No! I'm not the only one who just saw her eyes open, right?
Welcome back, princess. Hey, Bumblebee, how you doing?
What are you talking about? For the millionth time, she's...
Yes, I told you I'd be back.
alive. We're shit out of luck, aren't we?
I knew it. I told you all that we should believe in her. This is perfect.
And you waited for me. I knew I could count on you. I knew we were connected.
The princess staggers to her feet, one hand wrapped around the hilt of the blade you buried in her heart.
We don't even need to start over anymore, do we? Let's go again.
She pulls the weapon from her chest, barely wincing, and hurls it at your feet.
Yeah, we've done this we've done this iteration before. Apparently I just did it the long way around. I could have tried leaving. I think I will on the next go-round. Eventually.
You know what to do. Again.
But she came back. What's the point of fighting her if she can just do that? All of you need to settle down. This whole situation is coming dangerously close to untethering. She clearly never actually died. You just missed her heart, that's all.
Yep, we're now on the pathway where we just bring her to the mound.
Oh, we just missed her heart. Oh.
Yeah, we skip. We're going to just attack her again.
With an unbreakable.
Here comes the big finish.
Free from hesitation, you close the distance, both you and the princess ready to end each other. Your blade digs into her neck, grinding against her vertebrae as her fist connects with your body and... Wait, no, really? What happened? Why did everything go dark? You died. That blow was apparently lethal. How anticlimactic.
You don't get it, do you? We're not dead. We're stronger than this. So stop whining and get up.
Saying get up is not going to change the fact that you're dead. How dense are you?
Funny that you're calling me dense when you still haven't figured it out. We can't be dead. We're just like her. All of you need to wake up and enter the new world.
You know, maybe he has a point. If we're dead, how are we still talking?
This is fascinating.
Because you being dead is reality. Because it says right here that you're...
We wake up. But that's also the first time at least in my memory, which is always goldfish quality, I think this is the first time the narrator has ever referred to things as a script. I could be extraordinarily wrong about that. The narrator has ever referred to things as a script. I could be extraordinarily wrong about that.
Well, alive. That's right.
I thought I lost you there, but you figured things out, haven't you? Good. The two of us can finally be together.
Wait, Star? He has said that we're running off a script before? I'm gonna have to confirm with Soy. Then again, he hasn't played this game since February. Then again, there's always TV tropes. Join your adversary. The fuck?
You and the princess exchange dozens of devastating blows. Sometimes you manage to strike first, and sometimes she tears through you first, and sometimes she tears through you before you have a chance to act. But more often than not, each of you fells the other in the same moment.
I think we're back on the same path again. Doesn't answer the voice, he's gone.
What are you waiting for? I'm right here. Do you think this is... What is this place?
Yeah. I feel... We've been fighting for a long time. You should rest. And she's gone. Don't have the opportunity to respond, so they've taken her away and left something else in her stead. Star, you freaking out about the arms is becoming about as stale as 4-week-old bread that has resistance to mold. I don't know how that works.
She's gone. Is that a...
Approach. Ignore him. I should have done the other options in case if Stubborn was going to react, but I haven't brained, but we're supposed to be. What do you mean it surprises you? It happens at the end of every round. Anyway, I want to do a quick check in memories. How much of a gallery unlock did we do? Not much. That's disappointing. That's going to be fun next time. Make an obscene gesture, possibly against your will. Alrighty, can we do tower next? We have one tower unlock left. Yeah, at the end of every route, at least in some way, she is consumed by arms. Alrighty, so tower. We will set ourselves up for tower. Wait, which one was it? Eventually succumb. Okay, we are set up for that. We are then going to jump to tower over there. And we'll just fast forward through all this nonsense that we've been through here before. Alright, Star, have a good night.
Something.
I believe we've now done every vessel. Yeah, we have.
Nothing.
Yeah, we've given her every single vessel, so we're gonna make ourselves forget.
That I tell you to remember her.
If you dream of arms, I'll be hearing from you in the morning. You know what? Fine. Bring it on. I look forward to your messages. All arms and only 2 feet to back it up. Luz, that's funny. That is very funny, Luz. Okily dokily, we proceed to the cabin. Take blade. Enter basement. I need to stop doing the skip. It's an impulse. It's muscle memory. Continue downstairs.
Good.
Then what? No way. Stairs.
Good.
Then what? No way. Titan. Slay.
Doubt on.
And then we give up.
Are you serious?
What happened again?
As internal bleedings.
Oh yeah, we're always again at the basement. So, tower time. How do we get that particular picture? Okay. Interesting. Proceed to the cabin. Proceed to the cabin. Take blade. Proceed to the cabin. Take blade. Enter basement. Continue downstairs. We tighten our grip.
As if.
Then we kneel.
On her command.
Then we stammer no. Say no.
Such firm resistance. How surprising. Perhaps you need another lesson in submitting to your betters. Pick up that needle.
Do it. It's what she wants.
First to pick up the blade. Did it... As you rest on the blade, feel like... Oh, it didn't auto-select. I'm dumb.
You reach forward.
As you rest on the blade, feel like... Oh, it didn't auto-select. I'm dumb.
You reach forward.
Stand.
You feel a creaking tension between body and will as you slowly rise to your... Oh, will...
We then resist. We keep pushing forward. Now we pledge ourselves.
That's right. I can feel your heart opening to me. And there's what you've been chasing. The motivation that dragged you across the floor, bleeding and choking. I am destined to destroy the world. Something about that thought wraps itself around my heart, as if it's a fundamental truth to my being that I'd somehow forgotten.
What do you mean that this particular sound effect is bad? I love the voice of the tower. Big mommy moment.
The collapse of the old is a necessary prelude to the birth of the new. And the world as it is now is overdue for alterations.
Oh, you're not a fan of the chains sound effect. You know what? That's fair. It's also technically the sound effect of the knife scraping, but that's something completely different. Anyway.
It's time for us to seize my destiny.
If this is what you want, then I guess there's not much else for me to say.
No, you can't just give in to her, not when the stakes are so high, not when you're so close. I won't let you do this.
Can we skip? I believe we have a lot of skippage. And how are we supposed to do that? All we have is a blade. Wait, what was the previous narration of that? Please don't freeze. Without hesitation, you're brought to your feet. Break my chains.
All you need to do is believe it's being done.
Right. This is when the narrator and the tower merge into a single being.
Her chains shatter.
We're stuck in this. Where we bring her, which is fine. Do not take her hand, or every time we leave memory returns. Okay, let's check memories again. We now have a completed tower. We have a completed tower! Woo! Yes. We also have a complete specter. Correct. Complete nightmare. Correct. Complete razor. Correct. Complete witch? No. We have witchy stuff to do. That is under... that's about halfway through the unlocks. We're gonna need... One of you was going to betray the other. Might as well be you doing the betraying. That is going to be painful to get through. Luckily, it is a single click away. Let's get this over with.
She's gone.
Oh, I don't want to look at us. That's right. It's the first time we've done a broken... other side.
For mercy.
Approach the mirror. Gaze reflection. Proceed.
For mercy.
Approach the mirror. Gaze reflection. Proceed. And approach. And then I'm ready to go back.
I will long for you.
Alright, in order to go to the Zavitch... Why do I keep doing funny voices? I don't know. Silently proceed to the cabin.
You make your...
Proceed to the cabin. We enter the basement. We lie our pants off. I'll see what I can do. I'm going upstairs. Return to the bottom. Slay and finish.
So you stick.
Okay. We're now on the pathway for the witch. And we need to...
You have already committed to my completion. You cannot go further astray.
I didn't realize that was going to... Interesting. That was a mistake. I didn't mean to click it, but now that we've done, cool that we did it. Kinda cool that we did it. Alright. Funny? Funny? Funny comment, Luz. Manicurist with all those hands. I'm gonna refrain from further comment. We take that blade. We enter that basement. We say nothing. And then we keep talking to her until we can choose to leave. Gotta get you out of there somehow.
Oh, I don't need you to...
I made a mistake.
Smart. Let's apologize. Get us back on the right foot.
The only mistake I ever made was thinking you would help me. And I'm not going to make the same mistake twice.
Well, that leaves...
But unfortunately, I need you if I'm ever going to leave this place.
I'm always happy for brand new dialogue. Okay, let's leave.
Yes.
Then we fast forward.
Yes.
Then we fast forward. Then we force her to go first.
And turn my back on you. You think me a fool. Your tricks are one of the only things I've known. And I've learned better by now.
Just go first.
You're the one who said you can't leave here without me, which means I hold all of the cards. Either you go first, or we stay here, up to you.
The princess leans close, her nose twitching as she sniffs your neck inquisitorially. What is she doing? I think she's trying to figure out if we're lying, so it's a good thing we didn't lie.
Your stink is the stink of a wretch, but not of a liar. If I have to go first, I'll go first. But I'll have you know my ears are sharp, and I've got eyes on the back of my head. They'll be watching.
Eyes on the back of her head? Does she really? No, we're fine. The princess pointedly turns her back on you and starts up the stairs.
Step onto the stairs.
You follow close behind her, the two of you walking on tiptoes through the knotted roots of the basement stairs.
Okay, Luz, we're not sure if she has extra eyes just yet. That's normally reserved for when we're on the stranger.
It's time, boys. Stab her in the back. Do it. Do it now. Wait, I thought we were helping her escape. Of course we're not. You didn't buy all that noise I was putting down, did you? I was just waiting for a moment for us to strike. She has it in for us, you know.
Wow, that's an amazing idea. I totally never saw it coming. Thanks for looking for us. Stab her in the back. Or, I'm not going to praise you, but I'm going to stab her in the back. Or, ugh, fine. Stab her in the back. Which one do I want to do? You know what? I'm not going to praise you, but I am going to stab her in the back. That feels like the funny rogue answer.
Oh, you're no fun. But at least you get how important it is that we leave this basement at the top of the pecking order. You plunge the blade deep into the princess's back, driving her to her knees amid the roots. Would you look at that? No need to thank me. But, you know, please do thank me.
Of course course you'd betray me the moment I turned my back on you. Don't think you're leaving here alive, wretch.
She shoves you in return, sharp teeth clapping around your ankle as the two of you tumble down the uneven stairs in a hastening flurry of violence and loathing. You separate with a bone-shaking thud as you hit the basement floor. You feel something pop. The princess lands against the far wall, gasping as she struggles to recover from the impact.
I don't like this one. I'm not liking how this one's going.
You're still in shock, trying to get a hold of yourself. She grins as you continue to remain exactly where you are, cackling derisively as she watches you realize that you won't be getting up. In exactly where you are, cackling derisively as she watches you realize that you won't be getting up.
Our back is broken.
Wait, why won't we be getting up? I'm afraid your back is broken. One unlucky fall is all it takes, really, and you had several. You know what? I'll say it. That sucks. I don't like having a broken back.
Did you really think you could stab me in the back without suffering the consequences? Fool, fool, fool! You're such a ridiculous fool!
Damn, I thought I had you there.
The princess lets out a mocking laugh.
I could see your scheme twitching in every muscle. I understand you too well for there to be secrets between us. We're the same creatures at our core. Spite runs through our very marrow. By our very natures, only one of us can make it up those stairs unscathed. Better me than you.
At least we can all agree that it was a good idea to make her go first.
Yep.
How? Well, she was going to betray us, wasn't she? And we struck first. Our back is broken, but we gave it our all. No regrets. Besides, she's got to have it as bad as us, right? The princess's body twitches as she tries to get up. Oh, so she does have it as bad as us.
Something inside me is broken. Isn't that a cruel twist of the knife? Isn't that so funny?
She eyes you with intensity, silence falling between you for a long moment as her gaze travels up and down your battered form.
I'm pretty sure we can now fast forward to the end. Yep. Trust.
It feels so bad.
It's okay.
Okay.
Approach the mirror. Gaze into the reflection. Withered cabin. Approach. And then we go back. Alrighty, what's next for us? Memories? We could go Beast. I don't know why I skipped Beast and I went straight to Witch. I don't know. My head's in a funny spot. We do... Oh, right, because we do have a complete prisoner, and we do have a complete damsel. So, yeah, I don't know how I came about this, but we're going for the Beast. What do we need? Make your way to her heart and end this. Interesting. Okay, I cannot remember for the life of me how to Beast. We will go to the cabin. Proceed to the cabin. Enter... Yeah, it's, no blade, and, eventually it's slay, slay, give up.
Good.
An infinite number of times we do the cabin, Luz. Because that's the whole point. Infinite number of times we do the cabin, Luz. Because that's the whole point. Every ending is a new beginning, and every beginning has to begin at the cabin. Go upstairs. Bottom of the stairs. Slay twice.
So you want...
And then we give up. Back to the beast. Okay. And now... Cabin. Cabin. Blade. Basement. Stand still.
There's a ship.
Yeah, I figured I would go here. What? Oh, it's dig. I somehow missed a piece of the instructions. Dig.
Though you have little room to move, you use what strength you can muster to drive the blade forward into the thick walls of tissue digest.
Dig.
Though you have little room to move, you use what strength you can muster to drive the blade forward into the thick walls of tissue digesting you.
Okay, so when it comes to the nails and the hand of you, the character, that's because you're a dragon bird creature thing.
I can feel you tearing through me, but are you swift enough for it to matter?
Your body is violently jostled, the disruption causing burning skin to slop from raw muscle, and you hear what you can only assume is the princess pulling against the door to the cabin.
The cage is still locked.
Then we dig with the steel claw again.
You slice again, deeper, rooting through her meat with the tip of your blade, until at last it finds her beating heart. The pulling returns to banging as the princess desperately throws everything at the cabin door. Your flesh screams as your reddened, spongy body is hit with fresh waves of blistering acid.
You can't hold me forever.
Then we slay.
Though your body is dissolving, eroding into shapes, your will drives it forward. You have a target, and you will strike it. We're too late, aren't we? This isn't survival. This is spite. No, it's something better. It's fulfilling a noble destiny. Your lone, functioning arm lashes out, stabbing up towards the princess's heart.
So you found a way to kill me. And we'll die together. And I will see you again soon.
With those prophetic words, you do not draw another breath. Your body tangled and melting in the cooling folds of the princess's flesh. Everything goes dark, and you die.
I'm pretty sure
His flesh. Everything goes dark, and you die.
I'm pretty sure we're going to the wild.
At least you've saved the world. I hope.
Yes, indeed.
We are a path in the woods. We have no beginning, and we have no end. But something cold and unnatural sits watching us from just beyond our edge.
I love the voice of the wild. Alright, we're gonna double check our memories. Gaze into the heart of darkness. Can I even do that on this? I don't think I have the voice of the paranoid with us. I could be incredibly wrong. Maybe I do. This might be the last thing that we do tonight. I could be wrong.
His gaze pushes against our borders, curling them in on themselves, preventing them from stretching to the places they need to reach.
No, that's all wrong. You're not a path in the woods, you're on a path in the woods. Who's even saying that? That's not the princess, is it? Oh no. How many times have you been here? I think this is our third? That's bad. That's very, very bad. It wasn't even supposed to reach 2. If you're at 3, well, no wonder things aren't the way they're supposed to be. Let's get our facts straight. What happened last time? What could you have possibly done for things to be like this?
The thing that sits beyond our edge speaks his logic into us. He tries to grasp at things that cannot be grasped. He tries to stare with wide pupils at that which can only be held from the corner of the eye or with a passing glance.
Shut up. The rest of you, talk. What happened? What did you do? Can she hear us if we talk?
I can hear everything, little one, but you don't have to be afraid of me. There's no place where you end and I begin. Nothing can hurt you here. Not anymore.
I'm just gonna listen to the full dialogue because of just how much I love the voice of the wild.
Oh, I like that. I don't feel so small anymore when you put it like that.
I have the hunted with us. I think I'm screwed in terms of getting a new gallery unlock. But then again, that is new dialogue according to our arrows, so I don't know.
That's because you aren't small, even if you act that way. We're both so much more together than we were apart, and we can be so much more still, vast, unfathomable.
Star, I thought you were going to bed. Luz, it's the same voice actress doing every single voice of the princess. Every single iteration is the same voice actress. There's only 2 voice actors in this entire game. The voices in your head and the voices of the princess. They're all the same voice actor. They just do that good of a job.
You're not mad at us for stabbing you in the heart, are you?
No. Are you mad at me for swallowing you whole?
Nah, not really. It all seems so petty right now. She ate you, and now you're convinced that you're stuck together. What a mess.
He doesn't understand. We aren't convinced of anything, and we aren't stuck together. We're one. This is how we're supposed to be. Can't you feel it?
Okay. Do I have the option to do nothing? Yes, I do!
You can't just passively exist forever. Not with her. That isn't how it works. The princess ate you last time. Stop passively vibing with a literal predator
And remember that you're enemies. Remember what she's done to you and how much it hurt.
We can't go back to that. We can't go back to the fear and the hunger and the pain. Not after being something as beautiful as this.
I forgot how the wild can go angry mode.
Doesn't all that conflict feel so far away right now? So petty? We've been posed against each other by something that understands the strength of our unity.
I can feel a thumping, a heartbeat, like a distant terror that keeps getting louder the more we pay attention.
Please, stop. If you let it in, we'll fall apart.
I hate the fact that we're gonna have to do that, because I remembered we got the stories of the alternate versions of the princess one of the other times we were here on the Wild. I want to go back and relive that one, but we need to get the gallery unlocks.
Don't look at it!
I think we should hear out whatever it is that's trying to be heard. I like to take all options into account before making any big decisions, and what's the harm in just listening?
I keep forgetting that the image unlock guide was also written both pre and post pristine cut update, and thus sometimes it's not fully accurate. We gaze into the terror of the heart. Right? Yeah, gaze at it.
Please, don't make us remember how I was.
And just like that, you start to fall apart. I can remember it now. I didn't like being eaten. I'd forgotten how much it burned. The air was so hard to breathe. She didn't care. She didn't care at all.
All of that digging with the knife, and we didn't even get to win. That was hard work. I wanted to win. And what's the point of being part of a larger whole if we're not the one in charge of that whole?
This is gonna be bad.
As you remember the terror and pain you felt at the hands of the princess, you start to remember something else, too. You remember that you are a distinct being with a finite form and a mortal body. You can feel it. There is a shifting of the space around you, the infinitesimal movement of your molecules rearranging back into the shape of what you're meant to be.
No! I devoured you! I won! I put things back the way they were supposed to be!
Some divisions, when sown, can never truly be mended. A cavernous gash rips across whatever it was you thought you were. A cabin comes into being among the trees. It approaches, and it swallows your body whole.
That's gnarly. Holy crap. I'm kind of glad that I'm experiencing some of this wild stuff for the first time after I've completed all of the endings. Also, that was an unintentional pun. I apologize.
And then you find yourself blade in hand, exactly where you need to be.
I don't like this.
At the center of it all is the princess, a wooden and fleshy heart beating with an unbroken rhythm. You're filled with a sense of purpose. Strike at her. End this once and for all.
Hell no. Separate doesn't mean over. We're gonna cut her free.
I feel empty. Don't you?
I feel safe. She isn't dangerous anymore. We could leave her. We could both live.
Well, this should be easy. If you're sure about it. I mean, what's the point of being king of the hill if there's no one around to be better than? We'd just be sitting on a hill.
Luz, of course I'm going to cut her free. I want to get... I want to see as many of the good outcomes as I can, because I know I have the terrible ones left.
Do we have to do this? You have to. You know you have to.
I want my moments of happiness. No, I never wanted to kill you, not really, but we can't be the same thing as each other. I had to put an end to whatever happened to us.
You devious little bastard. If you think I'm going to let you free her, you have another thing coming. And that other thing is... You'll just have to wait and find out when it happens.
Narrator, you and your hollow words.
Ignore him. His words only confuse us. Just do it. He's weak. Thinks he can boss us around when he doesn't have any authority. We're clearly the ones with authority around here, so we can do whatever we like. You're tired, aren't you? No, I'm not. I'm... fine. Whatever. Cut the princess down from the roots that bind her. I hope you're happy. Good luck getting her out of here.
I didn't think you would do that after everything. It's so cold without you.
Oh! I like how that hand protected the heart. Don't get a chance to respond.
She's gone. Is that a...
It's okay.
But it feels so bad, that thing reeks. If they think it's bad...
See you on the other side, people.
I'd like... Finally.
Approach the mirror. I'm going to ask what the mound thinks of this vessel, because I'm pretty sure it's an alternate.
There's a world
Okay.
This one is like a shadow of me, a memory of what she used to be, bound to the wounds of distance and time. She will make for a scarred and beautiful heart. Do not mourn her. She has finally found peace.
Which means we are going to do our hardest to make sure that we see through her eyes at the end, which means I don't get to do the other ending. Anyway. We go back. Alright. Even though we technically have a little more time, we're gonna go to memories. I do want to see the wild. Separate before ending it all means I have to stab her. Wounded eyes at the end of everything. We're almost done with the wild. We've completed the prisoner. There's no way to get to... Do I want to try to do any more runs with what time I have left? And even then, I wouldn't know what I want to do with myself. Because we finished Wraith, we finished Moment of Clarity, we finished Razor, we can't go back to Den. I guess we could go for the Princess and the Dragon. Even though I know only the shitty endings left. I could go for the slightly less happy ending. finish playing the game with a manipulative voice. I have to go into the guidebook in order to remember how to do that. And then keep the flame lit forever. I actually want to look up what that is. We don't have to let it go out. I could try that. I'm not quite sure what to do with it all. But the longer I hesitate, the longer it happens. We're gonna go to the cabin. We enter the basement without the blade. Continue down the stairs. Examine. Check upstairs. I meant to do the return to the bottom. Save. Approach the locked door. We warn the princess. And we resist. Hey again, Beardy, how you doing? We're on Damsel now. I remember how to do this. We have to proceed to the cabin. Proceed to the cabin. Enter the basement without the knife. We rescue. We leave. Oh. Oh, no, wait, I goofed. I did the goofy goof. No, we still need to do the... I'm dumb. Open it if we try together.
Okay, yeah, let's do it.
Like a pair of teeny...
We're not doing that.
This, aren't you? You're taking...
All we need is to be happy.
What a romantic suggestion. You're right. We don't need the world. All we need is each other.
That's exactly what I just suggested. Was it not romantic when I suggested it?
Did you suggest that? I wasn't listening.
You answered me.
But the door's right there. We can just leave.
Wait. Why would she say that? Was she not wooed by our proclamation of love?
We not enough for her? She's not wooed by you because staying here and building a life together isn't a solution. It isn't anything. It's a non-answer. It can't be done.
Trust me, it'll be better for the both of us if we stay. We could just be happy here. We just have to want it.
But we would have to be here forever. I don't know you. This is really what you want, though, isn't it?
Her eyes dart uncomfortably to the corners of the room.
I guess we could do that.
She doesn't seem happy about this. But she can't be unhappy about staying with us. Can she?
Then we, I don't know, she has a point, she doesn't know us.
No.
Then we, skippy skip. We're at Happily Ever After with the Opportunist! Perfect! Now he's clearly disoriented. I'm sure all of this is going to come as quite a shock to him. Best if we're gentle.
Right on cue, here's the new guy. Welcome! Thank you. I'm just happy to be here. Okay, yes, I get it. You've been here before. That's terrible. You know that, right? Because the only reason you would have been here before is if you failed in whatever world you'd come from. Well, we know that now, thanks to you. We're all so lucky to be stuck with, working with someone so well informed. You can count on us to do things right from here on out. I'm going to describe the room now. The interior before you...
Yeah, we've done all of that. We're gonna approach mirror.
You cross the room, stopping just in front of the door to the basement. The handle is right there. Do feel free to give it a push as soon as you'd like. There is no door, there's a mirror. No, there isn't. Now this is tricky. My eyes say there's a mirror, but my brain says there isn't one. Look, if you need help, just raise your hand, and I'll guide it where it needs to go. You reach forward. It's gone. I'm just glad we can all agree on a shared reality. And then you push the door open. Marvellous. We can proceed inwards if the princess... Don't worry about it, boss. You're doing great. I'm not. But I appreciate the encouragement. Well, if all of this has thrown you off your rhythm so much, then maybe we don't have to slay the princess.
So, full disclosure, this is how we wound up getting here on my Steam Deck playthrough when I introduced this game to my friend Charlie. And it kind of made him want to get the game.
No, you absolutely do. Her voice.
And it kind of made him want to get the game.
No, you absolutely do. Her voice. Jen?
You're home.
As much as I desperately want to know what happened last time, why are you so on it? Gotta say, I'm with him on this one, boss. When have nice things ever been a problem? That is the problem.
Proceed up the stairs.
This hall, like the one below, is grand and beautiful.
Yeah, that is easy, isn't it? So where's the rush?
You're here. Now we can start being happy.
As the words leave her mouth, the torches flare and a chair...
Isn't that better?
I hate the fact that we have to do a very specific way in order to do some gallery unlock. I hate the fact that we have to do a very specific way in order to do some gallery unlocks. And part of me wants to do some exploring of this particular route on downtime, but that would ruin everything. Because eventually I do want to, you know, do the options. But, we're not here for that. We're gonna do dinner.
Oh, right.
Am I ever look at that spread? It's a feast fit for a king.
Well, after everything we've been through, we could use a break. More than that, we deserve a break. We deserve a break.
We're gonna eat.
You begin to feast. The food is moist, but you tear it. This really is perfect. It is the best meal, but then it's over.
Wasn't that perfect?
The shadow washes across the tape. The food is good. Good meal is still a good meal. And we didn't even have to clear the dishes. I'm happy. And then it's over.
Yeah, we're gonna keep advancing until we only get new dialogue from the opportunist.
Food is food, isn't it? Can't always be amazing. What matters is that we don't have to make it. Getting other people to do the hard work always improves the taste. Does it? Because it seems like the taste is getting worse, and we haven't had to so much as lift a finger. Regardless of quality, it's over.
No, something was wrong there.
Again, the shadow replaces you. The meat is... I'm so... Well, it's still free food we didn't have to make, right? Oh, am I kidding? We were eating like kings, and now we're eating like pigs. At least you still have them.
I'm so tired.
As the
There
words
goes the
leave
first
her mouth,
torch.
one of the torches on the wall sputters.
What just happened? Did I do something?
Not a fan of whatever just happened. I don't want to sit in the dark. Losers sit in the dark. I want to sit in a brightly lit, spacious room where we can see our beautiful, queenly wife. As if in response to the dousing of their brother, the other three torches blaze brighter, their flames licking at the walls. The
Okay.
shadows deepen, dancing angrily across the stone.
Well, we ate.
Stone.
Well, we ate.
Yeah, that's exactly what we should do.
The flames roar and the shadow...
We can probably work together.
Great, we don't even have a rule book. That means we can... She'll never suspect a thing. I don't think it really matters. This all kind of feels like we're just filling time, you know? What, you don't want to win? To show our prowess in all avenues and accumulate respect? Wow, you would be hopeless without me. Count your lucky stars I'm here. You and the princess do indeed.
Oh, I think we got the rules wrong.
And so she only made us start over because we were winning. Time passes. Boom! And there you have it. What did I tell you? Am I great at games or am I great at games?
Oh, you won. I guess we can play again.
Time passes.
Oh, I won.
There is a long pause.
This isn't fun anymore, is it?
You don't need me to tell you that it isn't. Oh.
The roller coaster of this entire route.
The princess visibly panics as another torch sputters.
Wait, maybe...
Yeah. The shadow descends on the board once again, so you do. But then you get used to more pieces are added. Winning and losing become nothing but air.
I'm out of ideas.
As the words leave the princess's mouth, another torch goes out.
I'm happy. I promise.
This is awful. Isn't it great that we're all having such a lovely time together? We just have to stay positive and realise how happy we are. Then all of those lights will stay on and keep showing us all the cool stuff we have. Yeah, sure.
Okay. I need to check the memory. Okay, dinner's ready. Finish playing the game with the help of a manipulative voice. We're going to do keep the last flame lit. I don't like it. I think. No, wait, I can't do it on this timeline. What about it's finally over? Oh shit. No, we're not doing that. We're gonna be disappointing, but we're not gonna take her hand at the end of this. I know it's 11, but I have just a little extra time. I do want to get through the end of this vessel run. Wait, no. Keep the last flame lit forever. I can actually do that. I think I can still do that. Can still do that. Oh, yeah. Deduce the identity of the shadows with the help of a nervous voice. I can do that on a different timeline. I've already did that on a different timeline, haven't I? Yep. I can't wait to do that version on the Steam Deck when I finally go for achievement hunting. Okay, so keep the last flame lit forever. It's just a torch.
Yeah.
The princess's eyes.
We should do something fun. How about...
The princess's face drops as she pauses mid-sentence.
Would you look at that? I'm out of ideas.
I think I've gone out of order.
The princess's shadow dances furiously against the far wall.
There's just one left. What's going to happen when it goes out?
We don't have to let it go out.
The princess turns to face the final torch, eyeing it with an empty but gentle fondness.
Wouldn't that be nice? I love the little life we've built, and I hope it never ends.
I'm about to get depressed. And it doesn't end. The flame burns brightly, gray, eternal. Oh, balls.
We did it, didn't we? We found the right answer. We made everyone happy, and nobody had to get stabbed. Great work, team. Yeah. Everyone is happy.
It's always been cold here, hasn't it?
I'm going to have to do this run again when it isn't my final run, because I'm pretty sure this is how I get the other version of the heart. I hate that. Don't get the chance to respond.
She's gone. Where? If... Oh.
I'm not happy. Unless, because of how the gallery unlocks work, it's already unlocked. No, it's not. I'm gonna have to do that, which is a different version of things. Oh, no! Wait. Honest heart? I meant it when I said when I wanted to dance. And... I'm gonna... I'm gonna hate it when we have to get through some of these others. Seated eyes at the end of everything. I'm pretty sure that's what we just got. Alright. Gaze into the reflection.
I think you...
Alright, we skip that. We destroy the mirror. Proceed one last time. What happens now?
If you're saying that, it's because you don't.
Alright, here we go.
A picture of a life, and a picture of a life, and a picture of a life. How
We did
deep
it.
must repetition still our movements, until even the air we breathe is stale?
We did it. We got her alternate viewpoint. Good job, everyone. We hate ourselves.
As our flame threatened to blow itself out, you saved me from despair, and helped me build something from nothing. But the flames had to diminish for us to build something new. In a world without both of us, the flames could not go out, nor could they be lit again. World in place forever?
Addressed directly. I never wanted to hold the world still. It needs you. The only reason we weren't happy because we couldn't forget. There's a version of that world worth living in. Yes, that one.
You steeped yourself deeper in delusion. I pity you for the thoughts that dance in your mind. And I will break them before we're through.
Yeah, sad.
A web of nerves, lain upon a web of nerves, lain upon a web of nerves. The shade of a beautiful beginning we can never return to. You knew me, and I knew you, even more than either of us know each other now. And you chose to pull apart that weave. But you did not choose to end me. We were still one, but we were also separate, and we were free. To end me. We were still one, but we were also separate, and we were free. We were as we are. Will you excise that part of yourself now that you see me from yet another angle?
We're going to address the statement directly. You were a part of me. I couldn't bring myself to hurt you. Couldn't bring myself to hurt you, maybe I should have. I miss what it was like back together. Can we bring together? No. Top option. Couldn't hurt you.
All things are connected through me and through you. To harm me is to harm yourself, is to harm everything. The truth of that moment remains our truth. A trick behind your back and a trick behind mine. We dance, revolving and revolving around each other, but forever stuck in place. We both move, and yet we both don't.
We've officially done... Oh, but forever is not forever. You move and I react. Both of us break the other. But broken is only a moment in time.
To change is to hold the potential.
We did most of this. I have already come so far. What more is there left for me to see?
More than either of us can possibly imagine. If you would only open yourself to the totality of existence. You are nothing.
Yep, we've done most of this. Spitting to you was a mistake.
You are nothing.
Yep, we've done most of this. Spitting to you was a mistake.
You knew what I was then, just as you know what I am now. The sensation of bleeding and sweating, dying and live, you feel the
Yeah, we've
shame
done all of that
you
pretty
and
much. A dress. It was unnecessary. We could have worked together to build something better.
But for us, that was better. For me, there was no better end. I lost myself in an artistry so profound that it lifted both of us into something greater.
And we've already done the full clash. We've seen everything. Do I want to do the gold ending? I think I want to do the gold ending. Or, hear me out, we've already gone our run of 5. I never wanted to fight you, but how do we leave?
Nothing brings me greater joy than to hear those words. The final peace lies with you.
We're gonna free ourselves. Because we've already seen everything. Because we've already seen everything. It takes longer. But we're gonna take her hand and explode the reality. Or we step into the infinite. That was fun. That was grand. I like what we did. Even though some of it was sad, a lot of it was beautiful. But we're going to go through a lot more pain and suffering and heartache. Because the next time we play Slay the Princess, we're gonna get curb stomped. Because we're gonna make an obscene gesture, probably against our will. Until then, everybody, I've had a blast. And I'll see everyone next time. Have a good night.